The $100,000 Pyramid, show NTO26. Tape date, July 18th, 1985. From Television City in Hollywood, this is the $100,000 Pyramid. Tonight, our guest stars are Florence Henderson. And from St. Elsewhere, Ed Begley Jr. Your host is Dick Clark.
Hey. Thank you, Charlie Tuna. Thank you very much. You are here in the nick of time. Good gracious. Florence, look, you brought your fan club.
I sure did.
I mean, they saw the two of you and they fell apart.
We look like older sister and brother, don't we?
Oh, no, twins, please.
You're looking good, and the guy next to you says, enough of this conversation, get me the money. His name is Michael Tobin. What do you do, sir?
I'm an actor.
We welcome you here. I hope you can pick up tons and tons of money. You are in very good hands with these people, I might add. Ed Begley, how are you, sir?
Quite well, thank you, Dick.
Taking a moment off from St. Elsewhere. This is
Yes.
how you holiday, is that it?
Yes, I have a holiday today, and I love spending it with you folks. I have a good time here.
I thank you, sir. Toby Mandelberg is with you. I want to tell you a little about her. You may not know this, Ed. She is a singer. However, how much money have you won so far?
$22,250 and a home computer.
All right, now. That is not the end of it. On this little bitty piece of paper, I don't know why we're so conservative with this, there are people that go to the winner's circle over here and try for the $10,000 or $25,000. How you get to the $100,000 is the three people who go over there and go to the top of the pyramid in the shortest length of time will compete in a few weeks for $100,000, absolutely guaranteed to win. And they are at this moment. Richard Mahaffey, who's done it in 36 seconds. John Kiefer in 40 seconds. And that lady right there, Toby Mandelberg, at 44 seconds. You can improve on your time. And we'll start the game with you, Michael, in a moment. Florence, let me run these subjects by and we'll have a go at them. We have Oh Is Me in the Sandbox, what a relief. The Paper Chase, Slow Times, I Must Confess, and we have a 7-Eleven in the first game that could be worth $1,100 in bonus money.
Okay, we're going to try In the Sandbox.
In the sandbox. All right, describe for your partner these things associated with the word sand. Things associated with the word sand. Ready, go.
Not the Pacific, but
Atlantic.
the Queen lives in it. It's a big...
Palace. Castle.
This grows in the desert. It's got
Cactus.
sticky things on it. This is animals get caught in it, and they get their feet caught
Burrows.
in it. It's called a
Trap.
And this is in Egypt, and they're shaped
Pyramids.
like this. And this is not. It's wheat. It's overall.
Barley, oats.
All of them.
Meal. Grain.
Right. And this is a sand
Castle. A mound.
It's called
Hill.
a buggy, blank buggy.
Dune.
All right, I got to check on that, see whether the buzzer beats you or not. You got it. It's in time. The tie, of course, goes to the person with the answer. If the buzzer and the answer hit simultaneously, the answer started beforehand. In any case, you got it. Ed, what would you like?
We're going to try slow times to do it quickly,
Slow
though.
times, and guess what?
Hey!
There you go. Toby, you got a shot to pick up $1,100 here.
Okay.
These are things you do when you're bored. Things you do when you're bored. Ready, go.
Okay, you go like this.
Eat.
Yes. There's a thing you go like this.
You clean?
Yes. And there's a thing,
Sleep.
but a short one.
You take a nap.
Yep. And there's a thing,
You just sigh.
yeah. And this is a thing, like
I
this.
stretch.
Yep. And this is not a smile, but
A frown.
yes. And there's a thing, I'm going to look at somebody. I'm going to,
I'm going to stare at them.
yes.
You got it. Ladies, up to $23,350.
Let's make it a six.
Getting a little embarrassing, Toby. No, we've got a lot of money back there. We'll be happy to have you have it. It's 7-7. Michael, please.
Oh Is Me.
Okay, describe for Florence these things that are circular.
Yeah.
Things that are circular. Ready, go.
Not Lox and.
What?
Lox
Bagel.
And. Cup and.
Saucer.
The globe, or another name.
The world. The
Or-
earth.
Yes. You bang a.
Drum.
Not a nickel, smaller.
Dime.
Yes. You go to Arby's or McDonald's for
A
a.
hamburger.
And the horses are in a.
A corral.
Yes.
That's a perfect score. We'll point out another note. We got a lot of little extra kicks along the way. If we come up with a 21-21 perfect score, the contestant who breaks that tie wins $5,000 extra as a bonus. Toby, where would you like to go this time?
I must confess.
Describe for Ed these things you see or hear in a church. Things you see or hear in a church.
Okay.
Ready, go.
This.
The cross.
Right. And the priest or...
The priest.
Not
a... minister.
Right. And the people who sing in the church.
The choir.
Right. And you sit down and kneel
Pew.
at 8, right. And the priest gives the
sermon.
blank at the mount, right. And when you get married, you say... I do. Right. And you go there for Sunday or high... Mass. Right.
It's 14 to 14.
Very good. Very good.
We've got a tie game working here. Michael, it could be a perfect game. Florence, what are you going to do?
What a relief.
Not yet.
We hope.
You've got the screen, right? You're going to
Yes,
give.
he wants me to.
Describe these things in a medicine chest. Things in a medicine chest. Ready, go.
This you do to your hair. This you put under your arms.
Deodorant.
This you do with your teeth.
Floss.
And this you put on your cheeks.
Makeup, rouge.
And this is it's called powder.
Talcum.
And this you do to your nails.
File.
And this is in a little pill, and it's
Capsule.
That's a perfect score. Can't get any better than that. Toby, you're going to give or receive?
I'm going to give the paper chase.
Obviously, if you get to 21-21, we'll go to the tiebreaker, then somebody will win the extra $5,000. Describe these things found on paper. Things found on paper. They need 21 for the tie. Ready, go.
You read this when you go to a restaurant.
Menu.
Right. And 1, 5, 10.
Numbers, numerals?
No, I'm sorry. Types
letters?
of bills. Bills.
Currency.
Money. I'm going to give you a
paper.
buck. A buck.
A dollar.
Right. And you get this when you graduate from college.
Diploma.
Right. And I fill this out to get in a drugstore to get medication. Right. And I sign this when I want to do a job. You sign on the dotted line.
Contract.
Right. And I give this to you when I want you to appear in court.
A summons.
Right. And tell
I'm sorry, that dollar took a little extra time, Toby. You won it, Michael. Let's go to the winner's circle for $10,000. We were mentioning while the commercial's on, ladies sitting on her hands, got herself strapped in. You know the rules, no hands.
Right.
All right, give only a list. There's 6 subjects coming up behind your partner's head. If you want one, you can skip it and come back. You'll have 60 seconds. We'll try for $10,000, folks. Here's your first subject. Go.
Birds.
Things that fly.
I hope I make your headache go away.
What an aspirin would say.
Bayonets. Tanks.
Weapons.
Guns.
Things that kill. Things with
His
knives.
gun.
What a soldier has.
The keys. The screen. The numbers. The voice. The voice.
Things on a computer.
A small baby.
Things that are gentle.
Your teddy bear.
Things you cuddle.
An egg.
Things you break.
A mirror.
Things that reflect. Things that shine.
The sidewalk.
Things that are hot.
The egg.
Things that are round. Things with...
The egg.
Things that are single.
Your morning eggs. Your
Things
mirror.
You crack.
Michael, why don't you sit in here and you folks join me back here. Florence, sit down for a second. Introduce, starting with the lady over here. Who is
this? This is my great friend and acting partner, Magda Harut.
And the gentleman.
And one of my best friends, Jamie Moore.
Are these your tutors?
Yes, they are. They work with me all the time.
Can you see right over Florence's shoulder there, that digital clock that says 0?
Yes.
That's how much time you had left. You had about 18 seconds to get that. When you said egg, you said things you break or something. I said, well, they're going to get this one. And then it went down. Yeah. All right, that's the start. We'll be back to play again in a moment. Nice job. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that was exciting. There was no time left. Nice to see you both. Thank you for joining us. All right, we got it all together for the second half of the $100,000 pyramid. Michael Tobin, you've won $10,000. You and Ed Begley have several things in common. You're on the same team. You are both actors, and you'll see Ed on St. Elsewhere on NBC.
Wednesday night.
At?
10 o'clock, thank you.
I thought you didn't know for a minute. There was a moment of hesitation there.
I'd like you to do it back and forth.
It's a nice little pitter-patter. In any case, it's nice if you take time off here. Gentlemen, you'll be up on deck in a second. We'll start with the ladies. Florence, if you give me a moment, I'll run the subjects, all right? Everybody take a look, and then we'll go. We have the long and the short of it. So what's next? Obviously, there's a reason for that misspelling. To our children, behind the scenes, misplaced persons. That's all there is. And in the second half of the game, that's when we play that Mystery 7. And this is something you're going to want to win. Whoever gets that Mystery 7, if you get 7 out of 7 correctly, you will win a trip for 2 to the Orient. More on this later, folks, after you pull it out. Florence, where are you going to start the game?
We're going to try behind the scenes.
Okay. Describe these people who stay in the background. People who stay in the background. Ready? Go.
He serves you drinks. He's terribly proper.
The butler.
This is not the pitcher, but the
catcher.
And this is not the master, but the
mistress.
And this is he teaches the team how to play.
The coach.
And this is Sherlock Holmes' partner.
Watson.
And this is he helps the golf player.
The caddy.
And this is the person who watches the young people at a dance.
Chaperone.
Yeah.
That's got it.
I saw it was like you're slapping her. Thank you. Behind the scenes.
7 out of 7 again. The people are going to do this to me tonight, aren't you? Just going to put me through the mill all the time. Ed, what would you like?
We're going to try To Our Children.
All right, describe these things you get from your parents. Things you get from your parents. Ready? Go.
Okay, not a brother, but a
sister.
Okay, and this you get every week, a small amount
Allowance.
of money. Yes, and this is a thing, not gold, but
silver.
Yes, and this is a thing you live in it.
A house.
Yes, and this is a thing you have this if you've done something wrong, you feel
bad, chastised.
Yeah, but another word. I cheated my wife, so I.
Guilty.
Yes, and this is a thing you pay it every year to go to school.
Tuition.
Yes, this is a thing. I'm going to give you some helpful
hints.
Another word.
Advice.
Yes,
that's it.
Oh, very good, very good.
7-7.
Oh, we're holding out there.
Toby?
The long and short of it.
The long and short of it. Describe these things that are measured in inches. Things that are measured in inches. Ready? Go.
You seal an envelope. I can't believe it. You close your curtains.
Drapes.
Curtains, right. And you swivel your
hips.
Right. And 12 inches make a... the leader of the land is the...
president.
No, 12 inches in a...
ruler.
Right. And this is a long...
sleeve.
Right. And this is a television...
set.
No, what am I looking at?
Screen.
Right. And a patchwork...
quilt.
Right.
There you go.
It's so easy to do that.
Toby, I've mentioned it before, you're not the first one to read the answer in giving the clue. By the way, does anybody have, just half a second, anybody have an idea where an inch came from, where the original measurement came from? No? Just the length from here to here, and the Roman soldiers was an inch and then a foot and so on and so forth. I heard that the other day, and I said, all these years I finally got that. See the vital things you learn on this show.
I'm so excited.
Tell your friends and neighbors, folks. All right, it's 13-7. Michael, what would you like?
Okay, Ed said it's under, so what's next?
So what's next? You think that's it? Nope, that's still in there. Describe these things that have a neck. Things that have a neck. Ready? Go.
You play a...
guitar.
A coat or
a jacket, a shirt, a...
thicker, turtleneck.
A sweater.
Right. You drink out of
a bottle.
It's a bird with
a swan.
No, another one with
a goose.
Puts its head in the sand.
A duck. An ostrich.
Yes. She had her head chopped off with the guillotine.
Marie Antoinette.
Yes. What you said before, a long, beautiful
swan.
bird. Yes. In the jungle, in the Peruvian jungle, it's a jungle. The thick.
The Amazon.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Is it in Peru?
It's okay.
Brazil.
I think you moved the river. I'm not sure.
It's okay.
It's a big river to move, too. 14-13, Toby.
That's all there is.
All right, that's the one you've been looking for all this time. You want Florence to give?
Yes.
Florence, if you get 7 out of 7 here, a score of 20, she's going to win a lovely trip. And, oh, I remembered not to give you the thing here. We can't tell you the subject. We give you the time, though, all right? Ready? And go.
Not your finger, but your
Toe.
you say at the end of Mass, at the end of a prayer, you
Amen.
say, this at the end of a meal, you have,
Dessert.
and this is at the end of a hose, there is a
Water faucet. A nozzle.
and this is after you burn something, you have
Ashes.
and this is at the end of a sentence, you have a
Period.
and this is in chess, you have when
Checkmate.
you.
That's it. Toby, you've done it. You've won the trip. All those things, a toe, amen, dessert, nozzle, ash, and so forth, all are things at the end of other things.
Right.
This is your extra prize. You've won a trip for 2 to the Orient. You will have 6 nights in Hong Kong.
I love it.
Very good. Gentlemen, got to get them all. 21 points takes you back to the winner's circle to try for $25,000. Ed, you're doing the thing there?
Yes.
Describe these places where people get lost. Places where people get lost.
Okay.
They need 21. Ready? Go.
Okay, you take a plane from,
The airport.
yes, and this is in France,
Paris.
yes, and this is a place with a lot of trees,
Of a jungle, a forest.
yes, this is a place you go down, you take the tube, and it's like
Subway.
a train, yes, and there's a place, you can go in it, it's like this, and it's like in,
Tarred.
yes, it's a thing, you can sink
Cavern.
into it.
Quicksand.
Yes, but it's a thing in Florida, maybe. They have
Swamps.
Yes. Okay. And this is up in Switzerland, the mountains.
Alps.
Yes. And this is a place up in the fast up thing you go with the car.
It's tied. We've got a 20-20 tie. Gentlemen, we'll clean that score off, start over again.
Oh, boy. It's exciting.
Toby, you've got a breath of new life here. Ed and Michael, do you want to describe words that begin with the letter G or the letter N?
What do you like?
G or N?
G, please.
G. Who's giving?
You want to give?
Yes.
Okay.
Describe these words that begin with the letter G. Ready? Go.
Okay. It's a...
Go.
Yes. Okay, and it's a big piece of ice.
Glacier.
Yes. And there's a thing you write on a subway wall.
Graffiti.
Yes. And there's a thing, you go on a horse like this.
A gallop.
Yes. And there's a thing, a dinner.
Gourmet. Guest.
Yes. And this is a thing, you got a worm that... and
Glow.
Yes. And this is a thing, a bunch of people is called a...
Gathering. Group.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
You take the amount of time left on their time clock, transfer to the other team. They've got to come up with 7 out of 7 in 22 seconds. Florence, you're giving. Describe these words that begin with the letter N. Ready? Go.
the birds sleep in it.
Nest.
When all your clothes off, you're
Naked.
This is in Tennessee.
Nashville.
And this is television overall.
Network.
This is you're very tidy. You're
Neat.
And this is you're bad. You're
Naughty.
And this is a jungle.
Native.
And
You got it. Let's go to the winner's circle try for $10,000. Folks, the familiar strains of the pyramid music touches the little... Oh, God, that song I hear in my sleep. You've got to match $10,000.
Okay.
This is your last day with us and the last time you can play with us. It's been 5 nights so far, so we got to do it this time, Toby.
Okay.
Up for $10,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
chocolate, vanilla.
Flavors.
You're sick. You have a pain.
Why you go to the doctor.
You're rubber ducky.
Things you have in the bathtub.
Lots of people. A ship.
Things on a boat. Things on a ship. Things that are launching.
Parties.
Things at a bon voyage.
A ship.
Go on.
The ocean. Pass.
Next.
Things on a cruise.
Yes.
Your safe. Your clock.
Things with a lock. Things with a key.
Your house.
Things with a combination.
Your secret safe.
Things with a... go on to the next one.
Your clock. Your morning
Things
clock.
you wind.
Your morning clock.
Things with numbers on it.
Pass.
Next.
Your newspaper.
Things that are delivered.
Things. Story.
Things in a...
Sorry.
Okay. I know it's going to be something in the last.
The last one.
The perfect clue.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, if I'd been there, we would have lost by now, is the answer. your wake-up clock.
Things with an alarm.
Yeah.
Needed one more little spin on that one. The other one you didn't have enough time to work on. All of your film.
Things you have developed.
The newspaper, the magazine. Give me the word that tells me what you got to do.
Because you don't really. Someone else does.
Yeah, well, if you were a filmmaker, you would.
Oh, yeah.
Things you developed, things you...
Well, here's what I have in my mind. See if I get the words. If you had a guy who had a whole lot of film, and his job was to get it down into a little bit of...
You can't say all that! Don't tell me it's things you edit.
Yes, but I can't get it down into 2 words.
Oh, my husband's a film editor.
What?
My husband's a film editor.
Terrific.
I should have said
2, 3, 4, 50, 500. We'll be back. Your husband does it. Florence and Ed, we're going to meet you tomorrow night. We got to say goodbye to Toby with her $23,850 trip to Hong Kong and a computer. Thank you very much. Michael, you'll be back. You've won $10,000 so far. More tomorrow night. We'll see you then. For now, Dick Clark. So long.
For winning the Mystery 7, Toby Mandelberg, you and a guest will fly to Hong Kong by Northwest Orient Airlines in the comfort of their giant 747 jet. You'll have 6 nights in the elegance of the Sheraton Hong Kong Hotel overlooking picturesque Victorian Harbor. Congratulations. Some of our contestants will receive
Pine Sol Cleaner's got powerful pine to clean, deodorize, and disinfect for a complete clean. Pine Sol, the more complete cleaner.
Dutch boy never lets up. He always looks good. He works hard for your money.
Back up your diet with America's favorite multivitamin, Advanced Formula Centrum from Leaderly Laboratories. Centrum, nutritional support from A to Zinc.
If you've outgrown the sugar, but not the fun, sugarless Bubble Yum Bubblegum.
Fleischmann's yeast helps guarantee good baking results. Look for money-saving offers in your paper Sunday, March 23rd. People who love to bake trust Fleischmann's yeast.
What's the secret behind great-tasting Italian meals? Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.